Good afternoon, students. In the last class, we discussed with how a journal entry is to be passed, and from that, it is to be transferred to the ledger accounts, and after that, preparing the trial balance. That trial balance we will see in the later classes, because in that problem, you don't need to have a trial balance preparation. That is why, and maybe you are aware, some are aware, some not have. So that is the thing. So today we are going to discuss the one more problem, and then after that we will discuss with the subdivision of the journal, like several separate books are there, like purchases day book, sales day book, sales returns book, purchase returns book, like that. So we will look into that in detail later. So before that we will check the two more problems. So I'm going to share that one. See, from the following, prepare the capital account of Sabu. Opening capital 2 lakh. So to buy balance brought down C 2 lakh. Capital having a credit balance opening. Drawings. So what is the entry? Entry will be capital account debtor to drawings. So debit side to drawings 5,000. Then interest on capital. What is the entry? Interest on capital account debtor to capital account. So buy interest on drawings. Sorry, interest on capital 10,000. And net profit for the year 64,200. So buy profit and loss account, that is the net profit. So the net difference will be how much? 2,69,200. Another question. From the following particulars, prepares the Binu's account as it would appear in the books of Mr. Sam. So credit balance brought forward, that is 4,000. So in the books of Sam, how the Binu credit balance brought forward. So by balance brought out 4,000. Purchased goods from Binu. So purchase account debtor to Binu. So what is that? 2,000 by purchases. Purchase account debtor to Binu. So Binu in the account. So by purchases. Then return the goods to Binu. Binu ne tiriye koduthu. And the purchase returns another. So Binu debtor to purchase returns. Isn't it? Purchase in the opposite. Purchase account credit purchase returns. Purchase account debtor to Binu ആണ്. By purchase. Binu debtor to purchase returns. So എന്താണ് entry? Binu debtor to purchase returns. Debit side 300. Then cash paid to Binu on account of 3950. 3950 എന്താ 4000ന്റെ സ്ഥാനത്ത് 3950ന്റെ ക്യാഷ് പേ ചെയ്തു. അപ്പൊ 50 രൂപ ഡിസ്കൗണ്ട് റിസീവ്ഡ്. Isn't it? So cash paid to Binu. Isn't it? Cash is paying to Binu. So Binu debtor to cash, then to discounter received. So 3950 and 50 and paid by check to Binu. ബിനുവിന് ചെക്കും കൊടുത്തു. അപ്പൊ എന്താണ്? Binu debtor to bank. So that is Binu debtor to bank. See, to bank account, and the balance we are taking. So that is the case with regard to just an example, just an illustration. And I will give you the illustration with regard to how passing the journal entry, and from that we will pass it to the or post to the ledger accounts. I will give you enough problems, you can do it. Okay. And next we are going to see is the subdivision of the journal. So what is a subdivision of the journal? Journal is to be subdivided based on the nature of the transaction. So if it is purchase, it will go to the purchase book. If it is sales, it will go to the sales book. So that is the case subdivisions of journal. So we will go through it that. In large business concerns, recording all the transactions in the journal is not only inconvenient, but also cause delay in the collection of the information required. So to save the time and labor, the journal is divided into 8 small books. It is known as subdivisions of journal. Each book is called a subsidiary book or special journal or the day book, as it is used to record the transactions of a similar nature. ഇപ്പൊ എല്ലാ പർച്ചേസസും പർച്ചേസസ് ബുക്കില്, എല്ലാ സെയിൽസും സെയിൽസ് ബുക്കില്. In that way, we are going to which one record the transactions. Our purchases book, sales book, purchase returns book, sales returns book, cash book, bills receivable book, bills payable book, and journal proper. Advantages of a subdivision of journal. Following are the advantages of the subdivision of the journal. Reduces the size of the journal and makes it convenient to handle also. Because similar transactions അതിനനുസരിച്ചുള്ള ബുക്കിലാണ് പോകുന്നത്. ഇപ്പോൾ എല്ലാ പർച്ചേസസും പർച്ചേസിലോട്ട്, എല്ലാ സെയിൽസും സെയിൽസിലോട്ട്, എല്ലാ വാങ്ങിച്ച സാധനങ്ങളിൽ റിട്ടേൺ പോയത് പർച്ചേസ് റിട്ടേൺസ്, വിറ്റ സാധനങ്ങളിൽ റിട്ടേൺ വന്നത് സെയിൽസ് റിട്ടേൺസ്. അങ്ങനെ ബിൽ കൊടുത്തിരിക്കുന്നത് ബിൽസ് റിസീവബിൾ, ബിൽ പേ ചെയ്യാനുള്ളത് ബിൽസ് പേയബിൾ, എല്ലാ തരത്തിലുള്ള ക്യാഷും ക്യാഷ് ബുക്കില്. അപ്പൊ എന്താ, പലതരം ബുക്കുകൾ ഇതുണ്ടോ ജേണൽ എന്നുള്ള അതിനകത്ത് കുറച്ച് ട്രാൻസാക്ഷനെ വരുള്ളൂ. Other than these, rest of the thing it will come in the journal proper. So that is why reduces the size of the journal and makes it convenient to handle. It makes the recording work easy and quick. Different persons can prepare different subsidiary books, so there is a division of labor. Each subsidiary book provides information relating to a particular type of transaction. It prevents the errors and fraud also. So these are the advantages with regard to a subdivision of journal. One of the main subdivision is the purchases book. We will start with that. Purchases book is used to record the credit purchase of goods. Cash purchase alla, credit purchase means its payment to be getting after a year, after a 1 month or a stipulated time period. It is also known as bought book or purchase journal. One is purchases book is used to record the credit purchase of goods, also known as bought book or purchase journal. Following types of transactions are not recorded in the purchase, like cash purchase of goods and credit purchase of assets. അതായത് അസറ്റുകളുടെ ക്രെഡിറ്റ് പർച്ചേസ്, ക്യാഷ് പർച്ചേസ് ഓഫ് ദ ഗുഡ്സ്, അതായത് ക്രെഡിറ്റ് പർച്ചേസ് ഓഫ് ഗുഡ്സ് only to be recorded in the purchases day book. So periodically, the purchases book is also totaled and it indicates the total credit purchases made during a period. The total of the purchase book is debited to the purchase account and credited to the supplier's account. So that is the case. Purchase account debted to supplier എന്നുള്ളതാണല്ലോ എൻട്രി വരുന്നത്. അപ്പം debited to the purchase account and credited to the supplier's account. So that is the case. So this is the format for the supplier's account, sorry, purchase day book. There's a date, there's a particulars column, there's an invoice number. For against that particular invoice, this much goods is gone എന്നുള്ളത്. Ledger folio and amount column. So we will do this problem. From the following particulars, Mrs. Joy and Bros prepare the purchase day book. See, purchased 100 pieces of silk garments from Das and Sons at rupees 60 per piece, less trade discount 10%. അപ്പം 60 പീസ് അല്ല 60 രൂപയ്ക്ക് 100 പീസ്, അപ്പൊ 6000. ആ 6000ത്തിന്റെ 10% ട്രേഡ് ഡിസ്കൗണ്ട് കീഴിച്ചുള്ള എമൗണ്ടിനാണ് നമ്മൾ ഇവിടെ എഴുതേണ്ടത്. യു നീഡ് ടു അണ്ടർസ്റ്റാൻഡ് ട്രേഡ് ഡിസ്കൗണ്ട് ഈസ് ഒമിറ്റഡ് ഫ്രം ദി transaction trading idile. Okay, then purchased from Kalyan Silk House 300 meters of silk at rupees 40. So etra varum 412 per meter, less the trade discount at 7.5% and sale tax at 10%. അത് കിഴിച്ചിട്ടുള്ള എമൗണ്ട് ആണ് എന്തിൽ വരേണ്ടത്, നമ്മൾ ഇവിടെ എടുക്കേണ്ടത്. Then purchased from Lakshmi Woolen Stores 50 pieces of woolen garments at rupees 80 per piece, less trade discount at 5% and carriage rupees 150. Purchase in the good is the Then purchased 100 pieces of cotton garments from Jaya Trading Corporation at rupees 20 per piece, less trade discount at 10%. So first case, Das and Sons supplier in we are purchasing 100 pieces of silk garments at rupees 60. But there is a trade discount of 10%. So 6,000 10, 600 കുറച്ചേച്ച് വേണം, 5,400 ആയിരിക്കും ഇവിടെ വരേണ്ടത്. ഫസ്റ്റ് കേസ്, look in the screen, less trade discount 600, 5,400. Second case, purchased from Kalyan Silk House 300 meters of silk at rupees 40. So 4 into 3, 12,000. Less trade discount 7.5%, 12,000, and sale tax at 10%. See how it is to be. Sale tax is to be added with that and trade discount is to be deducted with that. So how much it is? 7.5% of 12,000. So it is 900 that is to be deducted, and the rest of the amount 10% tax is to be taken care. So 10% of sale tax, now 11,100 in that 10% will 1110. So 12,210. Look on the screen. 12,210 that is to be what? The Kalyan Silks. And then purchased from Lakshmi Woolen Stores 50 pieces of woolen garments at 80 per piece. Appo 85 300. Isn't it? 4,000. 8 5 are 40. So 4,000 less trade discount 5%. 200 that is to be deducted, and carriage is to be added along with the purchases. So 150 added along, that is 3950. See, under the Dasan company, under the Lakshmi Woolen, under the Jaya Trading, and under the Kalyani Silk House, what all the transactions are to be there, the total purchase at the last we will get it. And like the same Jaya Trading Corporation, 100 pieces of cotton garments at rupees 20 per piece. So that is 100 into 20, 2,000. Less trade discount at 10%, so 200, so 1,800. So altogether total, see, 23,360. That much purchases to be made, and it is to be recorded in the purchase day book. So all the credit purchase of goods, that is to be there in one book called board book or purchase journal or purchase day book. Clear? That is the purchase day book or board book or purchase journal.